direct hit, but he seemed to be all right. Kundu, not a big lad, but he looks well organized. And George, 75 of 80, has always impressed me. Saw him bat in the last game against UAE and now batting here. Love the temperament and love the technique as well. 162 for 4. Just take a look at the 50. These are the runs, and this is how he made the runs.
Yeah, earlier on he had his fair share of luck, inside edge, then an outside edge, but this is where the thing started to roll for him. A pull stroke, then this wonderful straight drive, lofted one, and then one over covers, and ever since he has just looked in control and very pleasing on the eye, and he's dealt with the short ones really well, especially outside the off stump. As another short one is bowled and not getting the timing this time. So a very, very important partnership in context of the game. Kundu and George batting well together and shown very good, they've shown great intelligence building up this partnership. Earlier on, the ball was holding up a bit, so they just went through that period safely, looking for the singles, rotating strike, and now they have shifted gears, and that has resulted in Subhan being called back.
Oh, lovely shot. What about that? What about that? Not an easy shot to play, I'll tell you. But he picked this spot just wide of mid-on. Just tells you the class of this youngster.
That is classy from George. Using the angle of the ball. Just have a look at him, is where his head is. That is the key. And playing the ball with great control, using the wrist to great effect. A very Asian flick, that is. Probably one of the shots of the day.
Well, you speak about Matre, the captain, you speak about Vaibhav Suryavanshi. And when those players are mentioned, sometimes the Georges, they tend to get lost in the whole mix. But I can tell you what, he's standing up on his own. He is showcasing himself quite well and letting the world know that he's up there.
Yeah, earlier on when the I remember Raman talking about George, spoke really highly of him being super talented and technically very sound, and not only technically, he's shown good game awareness. As this one tries to pull, doesn't get the timing, but he does get the one, as 30 overs are completed and India 167 for 4.
This is the first 50 partnership for India. The previous best was 49 in this innings between Matre and George. And now George has just continued. That's the key here. He's just continued to bat. And it's so important that he bats deep and bats with the rest of the batting. Puts it away on the onside. They want to, and they decide against it. Good work in the deep.
Yeah, if George bats through the innings, talk about another 20 overs still remaining, and Kundu gets to a 50, India will look at 300, and that is exactly what Pakistan would not want. And for them, it's very, very important, ultra important to pick up a wicket, not let this partnership flourish. And for them, it's Hassan, the bowler, into his over.
Interesting, because he's firing the ball in. Maybe the surface is slightly better, coming on a bit rather than really holding on. Doesn't seem to be someone who gets a lot of turn off the surface.
Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Come on, boys!
I think he's not looking to turn the ball as well, because as you just mentioned, he's just starting them in, looking to get through the overs. I think he's not looking to turn the ball as well.
Played with soft hands. Yeah, Pakistan needs to sort of rethink their strategy. The most important thing, of course, for them is to separate this pair. Because as you said, if George bats through and Kundu can add a few more runs, 300 is on the cards for sure. At the current rate, 268. But in the modern game, we know that you get to the last 10 overs with wickets in hand. There are plenty of possibilities of quick scoring.
India already have lost 4, so maybe another couple of players would be decent batters. And this partnership holds the key for them. And Pakistan too. And this is first up. The batter going down the legs and the bowler trying to follow him. Just give him this opportunity to just help it on its line to the boundary. No chance for the fielder in the ring on the fine leg. 31 gone. It's 173 for India.
Oh, that time, they're very confident. Yes, that looked out. I thought Kundu fire because there was a clear deflection. Now that's the wicket Pakistan are after, and the importance of using frontline bowlers.
Very, very important wicket here for Pakistan. Kundu was looking good. He was looking in control, and Fazal was brought back for this, and he's exactly done that. Another catch for Hamza Zahoor, doing a clean job with the gloves, and Subhan does what was required for Pakistan. And now Pakistan are back in with a chance to pick up more wickets, as it's time for drinks, and India 173 for 5.
आ जाएगा
173 for 5 पाकिस्तान इंडिया के 5 आउट हो चुके हैं जी.
also an all-round, and then India go into the tail. So it's so important that that name A. George, 85 or 7, bats deep and bats with the lower half of the batting.
Pakistan now have a chance to go for the kill. Do not wait to bowl your main bowlers towards the end of the innings. This is an opening and they need to capitalize. Bring the other fast bowler from the other end as well.
Gets off strike. Loves him to get off strike, so that becomes a little bit easy.
Yeah, this is something that requires better tactics. These fielders in the ring should have been close to the bat, and no need for the man on the boundary for somebody who's just walking in a high pressure situation. And that is where the captain has to be vigilant and his teammates need to make observations. George has been wonderful. 85 of 87. He holds the key for India.
Short delivery, not, oh, taken. Now this is a huge wicket. We spoke about George needing to really bat deep, holding the key, and that's the skipper for Pakistan, who ran around again, and another two-handed catch. Again, you could see that extra bit of bounce.
Farhan Yusuf is known for his fielding skills, and here is a display of that talent. Just have a look at him move to his left, and well, he slided well short. Good technique, and Subhan is successful again. Picks up another wicket as he's pumped up, and George loses out on what could have been a great century. Nevertheless, he's batted superbly, scored 85 of 88, and given India a decent score so far. 174 for 6 they are.
न्यू आने वाले हैं जी पटेल बैट्समैन.
Yes. Right over 3 to come.
Two all-rounders for India and two new batters, and this over to me is so critical because both set batters have been dismissed by Subhan, both set batters, so he's opened up both ends, so to speak. Brilliant over in terms of the game. Goes full and a little bit wide.
I think they're hoping for the Indian batters to take a chance against a spinner and maybe lose a wicket, but that's not a great idea. These are easy runs. You're just letting the nerves settle for this new pair, and that is exactly what shouldn't be the case. You have 11 overs to bowl with your premier fast bowlers. You need to use them.
These runs can be critical, crucial in the overall result of the game. And also, if you're expecting the Indian batters to get out, I'm not so sure they'll want to take that bait. It's about Pakistan dismissing India here, because they have got 6 wickets and 6 top order batters dismissed. And also, as we cannot emphasize it any further, the fact that there are 2 new batters. So they haven't settled in at all. So first and foremost, I'm just trying to understand what he is bowling, because that delivery was more seam than spin. So he is definitely a part-timer, that's for sure. He's leaked 6 singles. So it's time that the captain understands what he needs to do. Well, they milked 6 runs. They made it look so easy. 182 for 6. This is where Pakistan need to play smart cricket. The captain needs to be very, very good thinker. He's carrying on with Subhan. He's into his 9th over.
Clearly, pace has been hard to deal with for the batters throughout the day, and it's still overcast. So Pakistan needs to understand the value of any further runs that they allow India to be had easily. This is the way Subhan picked up those 2 wickets. Kundu edging one to the keeper, and then George looking to go over mid-off, didn't get any timing. Pakistan come back in the game.
Oh no, bounced. Found the outside edge. See, this is what a frontline bowler could do. He will always keep challenging the batter, look to dismiss him. And the mentality of a frontline bowler is also that.
Yeah, cannot agree more. Just have a look at this one. Moving away. The batter also not playing with the full face of the bat, trying to angle it, even with the slip in place. So clearly is not very confident against the seamer. And Pakistan need to look to go for the kill. Sarfraz has been a very smart captain in his time, and I'm sure he'll send on an instruction. He has to.
Good bowling. Very, very good bowling. What matters here is the pressure that he's maintaining. He's at the batter, rushing him.
This is Abdul Subhan's journey. Played a key role in Pakistan Under-19's Asia Cup 2024 campaign. Bowled several crucial spells, including a sixer of 57 against UAE. Finished as Pakistan's leading wicket taker in the last edition, and has impressed with his discipline, one and all.
Pakistan, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, India, Bangladesh.
Again, a slash outside the off stump. So Pakistan will be hoping that some of these will